Today on the Celestial War.
Is all about the future. From what I'm told.
I'm not from the future. I'm from now.
I think you are from my future.
Your future.
Yes. You know me, but I do not know you.
Are you from Andaria?
Yes. Aren't we all?
I don't know.
Is there someone else
long?
behind you I can talk to?
Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I am your host and DM, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Ross Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, and Tom Kokoza. Today, we have a special guest with us, Adrian Cowles. Adrian is of the Instagram page Dungeons & Dragons and Memes. How is everyone doing today?
All right.
Great, man. Great.
Doing great, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Adrian, thanks for joining us today. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
I make D&D memes on the internet, and now I'm here. I teach high school math as a day job, and if I'm sleepy tomorrow, my students will get over it.
Oh, that's awesome. What grade do you teach in high school?
11th and 12th.
11 12. Nice. That's awesome.
You ever integrate any type of D&D or character creation into your math lessons?
My street cred's already like in the negatives. So I don't know.
Doesn't want to make it worse.
He's like, come on, man.
One day.
Yeah. Our street creds weren't that great when we were in high school, too. So I can imagine the kids seeing their teachers playing Dungeons & Dragons and math wasn't really going to help too much. Last episode was pretty wild. We had a lot of things happening on there. And everyone basically at the Chronomancer's Tower, they had an opportunity. If you've seen it, you've seen the recap, everything else. I'm going to give you the quickest version of it. They had a chance within the tower to go in this magical door and speak to anyone from past or future or present that the Chronomancer gathered and they put into this room. This room connects time on all levels, so when you go in here, you can speak to them. If anyone, once you walk into the room, which they find out, if it's kind of like at all times from beginning to end of time, makes you available to be seen by someone else and they can visit you. So last week, Damian went, Rob went, and Vin went, and Evan went. Evan's going to be joining us shortly in a little while. Evan, if you hear me, you still have plenty of time. You definitely have. You could probably come in around like 9:30 or so. So right now we have Dan, Hogar is going to see Alabaster. We have Brooke, who we left off, who's seeing Kanos, and we have Tom, who's seeing Elderach, which is an ancient drow wizard. Tom actually has that wizard's. Not a spell book, but like another book that he wrote about augmentation on spells and such. So, guys, let us begin and start from there. I think we're going to go to Tom first. I'm going to let Brooke sweat it out. I want to keep Brooke on the show a little bit longer.
I'm moving the cursor over the leave button. Just
okay. You can press the button. Yeah. Okay.
All right. You guys can hear me any better?
It's about the same. You sound kind of distant. Yeah. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Guys, let us know if you like the new set. If you see it, we did a lot of new stuff. We have a lot of new lighting on the set, and we're endeavoring to make it clearer and brighter and more colorful. So let us know what you think about it. And guys, don't forget, these guys right here get bonuses, re-rolls, enhancements if we get up to 50 shares and if we get up to 50 likes or hearts on the video. So please share it out, and please do not overshare. And like and heart the video if you have not. Okay, Tom, we're going to go with you first. You walk in the room and you sit down. There are 2 chairs in the room. If you remember that you walked in the room through a blue door, and there's another red door. And both these doors go into the same room. Because it's a magical situation, you don't know the significance of these doors, besides that you walk through the blue one, and you've not done anything with the red one yet. Tom, you sit down, and you sit down for a curious amount of time. And I say that because you don't know whether you sat down for 5 minutes or an hour or 5 hours, because the way time has been, it's just been very odd. You sit there for a while, and all of a sudden, you see a drow wizard walk in. He seems probably close, somewhat close to your age, and obviously purple-skinned. And he walks in, looks over, and kind of sees you. Oh, I assume you know me. You are here to see me.
I am.
I have to admit, this is a fascinating experience. He sits down. What can I answer for you?
Well, if you don't mind, I guess my first question is how did you come to meet the Chronomancer, and why are you here?
Well, the Chronomancer is a drow like me, and he grew up in Peliondaris, and but apparently he grew up far in the future, and he knew of me, and he said what I did was very significant for our culture. So I agreed to come to this tower and sit down. And that's it. I have to say I'm fascinated with it. Chronomancy is something that is very foreign to me.
Well, who knows? Maybe this experience will start your exploration and the exploration of Chronomancy. If you are far in the past of the Chronomancer himself.
Perhaps, yes. I would be very interested to know more about it. But how can I help you? I suppose how it works is you came to see me. What can I do for you?
Well, so one, I'm curious. I happen to have my possession a book that of spell enhancement power that you have crafted. So that is how I know of you. And when I saw that I had the option to speak with you, I thought that there.
You have my book of enhancements.
Yes, I show it to him.
I have not finished writing it.
Oh well.
He looks at it.
Cool.
I don't know if you look at the end then. I don't want to spoil.
Too late. I'm gonna look. He goes through it. He's like, "Oh right. Oh yes, I should do that." Fascinating. Did you enjoy it?
Very much so. It greatly impacted my magical power.
Very good, and I hope you used it for a good purpose.
I did. The most. I don't know you well, and I don't know what your beliefs or anything of that are. But where we are right now, a second celestial war is underway. I used it in the.
A second war.
To try. Yes. Celestials. I used it to try and save Andaria.
Myself and other drow went below into the core of Andaria to make sure that Dragana would stay inside. The tree was just built, and all of us, besides the one we call the Fire Elf, escaped. I have to say I am not excited to hear that a war exists even after this is accomplished.
Well, it stands for many, many, many years, and the efforts that you made helped save Andaria and allowed it to grow and prosper and be able to fight back with the second war.
Are you involved in a quest to stop Dragano once again?
I am.
And have you been successful?
Can you tell me, what did you do? How did the tree come to be that it was able to close Dragano inside the center of the earth? Because the tree was harmed, and anything that I can do to duplicate what was done in the past, I might be able to try and do again.
The druids of our elves in Falendor, in working with, of course, the Elven Lord, crafted a great spell. They called upon Andaria herself, and my job with my brother and a few others was to go into the core and fight off whatever demons and every power of Dragano that he might throw at the rifts that we made before the tree could finish filling it. So it was quite an adventure.
I feel I have walked in your footsteps, for I have done the same thing in an attempt to save the tree.
Then we are brothers.
Yes. You said something about the fire elf and him escaping. Can you explain to me what that is?
He did not escape. We escaped.
Oh, he stayed in hell?
The last thing I heard him say is that he would find some way to survive. You cannot survive in hell for so long. The magic there from Dragano would overtake you. For one, it would do things to your skin and your being and your very heart. He would try to steal the light from you, your soul, as well as any magic that you find down here would bring you to a point of insanity. I told him about the rose, but that was when the rift was closing, and I hope that he got one of the black roses. That is what I hope for him.
A comrade of mine has his bow passed down through all the years, so a part of him still lives on as well.
I saved the bow when I left, and I put it at the bottom of the Elder's Tower. I am happy to hear that you are continuing the same quest.
I am. I am too. I had hoped that when I saw your name among the people that I would be able to visit with, I felt a sense of, I don't know, that we needed to speak. That there was some sort of important element that you know about that I do not. How?
Your quest is ahead of you. We're
in the midst of it now. Dragano is trying to force his way out by other means. We're able to repair the tree, but the dark itself he is corrupted.
Nope.
And
you are obviously an elf of Falador. I see that. So I implore you something you already know. Do not give up this quest. We have fought very hard to make it this far, and if you, in my future, are continuing this, do not let Dario fall to him. Perhaps he is not evil, but his intentions are definitely are. He will destroy this world.
I will not fail. Let me ask you, just because you have experience with the ancients before in the First War, I have the Archmage. I have been made to understand in the time since the First War, fought on the side of Dragano, fought with the Queen, and those forces, and he seems now to have changed his allegiance in some way. Do you have any insight as to whether that could be possible, or he's trying to fool us in some way?
In my time, I've never encountered the ancients in any way, but I know the Archmage and the Queen to be working together to bring back Dragano. In fact, everything I'm doing now is because the Archmage designed a tower. I'm not sure if it's still around in your time, but it's called the Walking Tower, and they designed it to be able to cast a spell and gather enough magic to bring Dragano back. So I cannot say if he had a change of heart, but I can say that in my time he is absolutely trying to bring back his father.
Okay. I thank you for your counsel, and I wish you well. And I thank you for your work and how it has impacted me.
Well, I thank you for coming to see me. I feel like there's more I can do. He thinks for a second, and then he pulls out a book, and he presses the button. he kind of casts a spell, and you see the book grows to like its normal thick volume. Looks like a wheel time book. Wheel time for you. So it goes very thick, and he goes, "This is my spell book. In, I guess, suppose in coming years, I will leave it here at the Quartermaster's Tower. It has a lot of spells, a lot of things I have found. I guess you are here. If you need it, find it. I will hide it behind the library. There is a secret room that the Chronomancer has showed me. I wish for you to have it and use it."
Thank you.
Yes, but first I'm going to use it, and then you can use it.
Yes. I won't take it now. Don't worry.
Yeah, he casts a spell.
It's the carrot.
It shrinks down, and he puts it in his robes.
All right, do I know what spell he cast?
No, you
Try
don't.
and do that again. All right. Open O. Big O.
What? No, don't just add O's to words, and those are not spells. In fact, I don't think I'm going to give you this now, because I don't think you're really a wizard. Casto el spello, Spanish-o.
Who is this lump? Come on.
Leviosa. Well, I am happy to have met you, and I wish you well. Me too. Ah, very good.
No, I'm overcome a little bit. I'm trying to play it. I apologize. You as well. Thank you for all you have done for me.
Good to meet you. He gets up, and he walks out the red door. Okay, we're going to go over to Adrian right now. Adrian, you there?
I'm here.
Awesome. Adrian, why don't you tell everybody about your character?
So, I am a half-elf named Gordon Silveranth with bright blue skin and pretty tall, thin, just simple cloak with a hood over it. And I have making my way to the Chronomancer's Tower after a vision telling me I needed to go and help those there, and to look for someone with a fire bow, sent by the fire elf, who I follow.
Okay, so you've been making your way to the Chronomancer's Tower for quite some time. It's just been you. You had a guide for part of the way. Eventually, the guide would not go any further because they know that the Chronomancer's Tower is surrounded by a field of chronomancy that kind of messes with time, and it seems to be kind of dangerous. But you felt like the vision was strong enough and important enough that you had to complete the journey. So you've been traveling to the Chronomancer's Tower by yourself. You've gone through an array of different things, facing creatures that seem to age from older to younger and vice versa, traveling through a few different caves, and even experiencing some more visions that involve your past self, where you were reliving different moments. After this great adventure you've been on by yourself, you finally get close enough to the tower and spend about a day waiting for the one thing that the visions of the fire elf told you to wait for, which was a white light in the sky. You finally saw that, and you make your way up. You travel up into the Chronomancer's Tower, and you're at the base of it now, and you see the door there. It's already partially opened. Now, above the tower, you see there's an airship, and the airship is circling around the tower with a dropped rope. That's it. What would you like to do?
Is there anybody on the rope, or does it look like whoever has descended has already come down?
It looks like it's already been done. It looks like the rope is probably there for someone to come back up or somebody to go back down.
Okay. Can I go into the ajar door?
Yes, you walk into the door and you see there are steps going down and steps going up.
Do I hear anything above or below?
It's kind of hard to hear right now because of the outside area, the airship above, everything else. There's nothing in particular you hear. You can roll a listen check, though. If you roll high, I can tell you some more information.
That's just a 13.
13? Okay, so you're listening, but it's kind of hard to hear. No new information.
I'll try up.
Okay, you begin to walk up. As you walk up, you encounter different levels. You encounter one level in particular that seems to be interesting. It's a hallway with a lot of different doors, and the doors are kind of hovering in the air. And they're all closed, and there's 10 in all. At this point, you do hear some kind of noises coming from above.
Hello? Does anybody need any help?
You don't hear anything.
I'll continue up towards the noises.
You can continue up. You pass through a library. The library seems to be burnt down, on fire.
Okay. And still noises further
Yes,
ahead,
you can
or-
continue up.
Yep.
You continue up, and you pass like a dining level. You pass a level with all different rooms and such. And finally, you get to the very top. And on the very top of the tower, you see an airship is above. And the airship is just kind of just hanging out there.
Okay. And is there like just a mechanical sound of that? Is that what I'm hearing, or?
So the airship runs on crystals, from what you know,
Okay.
and so it's just hovering. But there is like a noise from it, like a Starship Enterprise hum.
Okay. But it doesn't sound like a person or something.
No, but you could definitely, you believe there are people on the ship. You actually could see gnomes popping their heads off and looking down.
Okay. I'll sort of wave. Does any of you have a fire bow?
All of a sudden, you see one of the gnomes. He looks over and he goes, "Who are you?"
Gordon. I'm here to. Do you need help?
Well, we did just see Kanos, and we saw all these fire drakes came in, and we think there's 5 more inside. I mean, we're kind of worried. You're not with them, are you?
I don't think so. I'm sort of with me.
Let me come down. So you see a little gnome comes down. And you see, like, wait, if you're going down, I'm going down.
Yes.
And you see a big half-orc is following him. They both land down. He goes, "I'm Sparky, and this is Lump."
Hi, I'm Gordon. Sparky Lump. I'm looking for someone with a fire bow.
Abyssia.
Seen...
Abyssia has a fire bow.
Oh.
But why are you here?
Are you with Abyssia?
Yeah, they're in the tower below.
Oh, great. Okay, I'm here to help.
Oh, great. How'd you know we were here?
Oh, the fire elf told me. What do you need help with? What are you doing?
Well, we're trying to save the entire world.
Oh, well. I guess good then. I guess you need the help. Do you know where Abyssia is?
They went down there. We were actually thinking of going down because so they went down there, and in between all these little drakes came in. They were attacking us, and we counted how many we were killing. But right now they're talking above about what to do because there's like 5 more, and they're inside the tower. We don't want them to get them. So we were thinking about looking for them. I'm not excited about that, but.
I don't think that I am either, but maybe this is what I'm here for. So I do need to find Abyssia. So I guess I'm gonna go back. Did you want to come?
Yeah, we'll come.
Lump. Yep. Okay.
Guys, we'll be right back. Okay, so you guys, you head down. You head back down to the level, and Sparky's like talking. He's a little gnome again. Lump's just kind of following, looking around. He goes, "Yeah, so like everybody went downstairs, and they went down somewhere into the tower, I think, and they're looking for something that supposedly was underneath the tower, some kind of like wisdom or something smart. And this is why you're walking down the steps. And so, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, when they were there, and again, out of game, everyone, this is in between episodes. We played a fan player character episode. This is in between the story, so that's why you won't know what happened. And all of a sudden, these fire drakes came in and started attacking us. And we had to take the airship and fly down through these floating rocks. And then we lost some of them. We came up here, and other of these drakes started attacking here. And there's got to be a few left, and they're in here. So, yeah, we should be careful.
Now, they said Kanos. Do I know who that is? Like, I've sort of been just living off alone in the wilderness. But...
You've heard of Kanos as he's one of the individuals who's fighting for the rightful claim to the Red Kingdom.
Okay.
So supposedly he's like won it for now, and he's like the rightful heir, the blood heir, and but people kind of say like he's aligned with like dark creatures and such.
Okay.
So yeah.
That sounds very harrowing. I'm glad that you are not dead.
Thanks. Me too. I like being alive. Right, Lum?
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
I'm partial to it personally.
I'm fully.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So-
Yes. Great.
So you guys travel down, and as you walk down, you see the library. He goes, the library went on fire. Oh, no. This isn't good.
I mean, it's just books.
They're magic books.
Should we put this?
Sparky runs in and starts like trying to like pat out the fire on some of the books and try to solve the problem. Lump's like,
Is it like
lump help, lump cast, put fire out.
I'll do
Lump's
some prestidigitation and try to snuff out some of the fire that's going on. I don't know how effective that is, how widespread it is. But...
Okay, I mean, you're saving a book. A book. Roll D20 for me.
That's a 6.
You roll a 6. As you guys are trying to pat out all the fire on these books and everything else, and all of a sudden you hear like a snarl of some sort of creature on the other side of the room. You see the bookshelves get pushed over to 2 different ways, and you see 2 of these drakes kind of slithering through. They're each about like 10 feet at length, and they see you guys and look like they're in attack. And Sparky's like, uh-oh. Maybe it's a bad idea.
Do you think they've noticed us? Do you think
They're looking right at us. I'm going to stop you right there. Hold off.
Ray is looking at me.
Ray, it's looking at me.
Get her?
Get her. That's your plan?
That was your plan. Get her.
I
Classic.
just love that every week there's at least 2 Ghostbusters references.
Yeah.
We're going to red mode. Oh, yes.
Uh-oh.
I wonder whose turn it is.
Abyssia, when we last left off, you walked in to see Kanos. Kanos walks into the room, takes one look at you, pulls out his sword, and makes his way towards you.
Okay. Can I move now?
Yeah, he's walking through. He says something. I didn't expect to see you for a long time. I like your new look. Perhaps I'll take a deeper look. You can take one action.
I fly up above him. And as I'm
That's Rob's plan. Tiberius, did you give her that idea?
I did not give a.
Yes, you did. You're
I didn't talk to anybody about anything.
I did not. No, that is not. I don't. First off, I fly in every situation, so you know.
You guys could talk. It doesn't matter.
If it was Rob's plan, he would have held.
Holding.
Rob has one other plan. It's fly high.
Or take over the city? No, take
Take over the city, make speech, fly high, hold.
He's got 4. He's got 4
4
solid
plans.
ones.
He's only got the 4 actions of Rob. Okay, so you pull your wings out in a luxurious way. You see there's a moment in his face. He's like, wow, impressive. He's impressed by it. You fly high into the air. It is out of his range
Okay.
for a person that is walking on the ground. So you go high up in the air. What is your action? That's your movement.
And I sing our Earth song.
Interesting. Okay.
I take 3 of my bows out.
3 of your bows out. Okay. 1, 2, 3
I'm
bows.
sorry, 3
No
of my
arrows.
bows out.
3 bows, no arrows.
I take my 3 arrows out.
Okay.
I reel back my bow and I sing my song.
What
This
song is that?
is by Megadeth. It's called "Killing Is My Business."
Oh no. Jesus.
Okay.
Killing is my business.
I know what you're going to
Speaking
sing.
of Vin,
Oh, man.
Oh, so it's your fault.
No, this ain't mine. I had nothing to do with this.
We've
No,
all
no, I'm
contributed
saying
in our
it's
own
for you.
small way.
You like
Yeah,
Megadeth,
It's for
okay?
you.
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay, so, all right, so I'm using the 2 lines.
Before you go, Fire into Stars from Lauren Hicks. She says, we
Nice.
believe in you, Brooke. You can do it.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl. Okay. So, I'm going to sing it, then... All right. I am a sniper, always hit the mark.
Oh, wow.
Paid assassin, working after dark. Looking through the night, using infrared.
Many lines.
How many lines?
It's on you, aimed at your head.
How many lines is this?
Now,
Okay, so
the
what are the
two lines I'm using? They weren't.
She wanted to give the
I know,
effect.
so what am I gonna... Okay,
She wanted to
so
give the effect.
What are the
I
two
give it
lines?
to her.
I'm gonna sing half the song, but it's just these 2 lines. That
The
was-
lines have to be together, just so you know.
Rhyme, dude.
Actually, no, I don't think they have to be together. Just what?
they don't.
Yeah.
What are the
But
two
I
lines?
want it to make sense. So the first line I'm using is I'm a sniper, always hit the mark.
Okay.
The second is targets on you, aimed at your head.
Wow. Okay. Targets on you, aimed at your head. Okay. So that's kind of just saying what you're doing. Targets on you, aimed at your head. But yeah. Okay. So
Well, I'm gonna.
from now for the next roll 1d6. If you roll a 1, you can roll again.
What do you mean? Don't I have to roll like?
Roll 1d6 for me.
Before you do the other thing that you want to do, roll a 1d6.
Yeah, but I still okay. A 3.
A 3. Okay. For 3 rounds, you get enchanted. All of a sudden, you light on fire. From your song, because it's badass, and your arrows light up, everything lights up. Kanos is looking at you. You can clearly see he's like,
Maybe this was a bad idea.
but he's still running forward to get you. But you do see a little bit of a lack of confidence there, as you're lighting on fire in all different ways. And for the next, you roll a 3, right? For the next 3 rounds, as long as you don't roll a 1, everything's a natural 20.
Wow.
Holy macaroni.
Wow.
So do anything you want. It's a natural 20.
Wow.
3 rounds.
Okay.
I still don't think it's enough.
It might not be, but
I do.
see what she does with it.
So as I pull back my bow, I have my 3 arrows. I release them. I say, by the power of Endar! I release them because the target is his head. So.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Just in case
You
I
fire
didn't make
your
that
bow.
clear already.
Wait, I'm sorry. Is the target his foot?
Damien!
Who were you shooting?
Damien!
Who are you attacking?
Seriously?
Damon is turned against you. It has happened.
No, I didn't. I was just making
I
a
hit
joke.
his head. I hit his head, Tony. Tony, I hit his
Okay, you fire 3 arrows, right?
head. Yeah.
Our arrows go, whoo, hit him in the helmet. He gets thrown to the floor because what can you do?
Natural 20.
But wait, I wanted to use my passionate roll, which is like I times the D20 roll times 5.
But that you already hit.
Okay.
It's a natural 20.
Okay, cool.
You don't need to even waste it.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
Thank you.
yes, use it.
I mean, no. Okay. All right, cool. Go ahead.
Okay, so deal your damage.
Okay.
I'm not sure where this is going. I'm very worried.
16.
Put ourselves 3 rounds of natural 20s. Will it be enough?
Remember, it's
16.
natural 20.
Not-
So you're gonna,
Wait.
yeah, your crits, you're doubled
I'm gonna-
or tripled or whatever.
I can't really come back to you. I'll tell you what. You calculate everything. I'm gonna go back over to another battle, to the battle with Drake with Adrian. Adrian, that Drake's coming in. I'm gonna give you the first attack.
All right. I am going to cast Chromatic Orb, but I'm going to use Twin Spell.
Vin's proud of you. Vin likes you that to use a Chromatic Orb.
And I'll say...
Doesn't get used enough.
It doesn't. No.
Let's see. I'll go for acid damage. 1 sorcery point, and I'll fire 1 at each of them.
Okay, so it's 3. That's 3d8 damage. You have to. Is that a ranged attack, or is that just hit?
Yeah, within 90 feet. Are they too close, or?
No, you're fine.
Okay, yeah. And then, yeah, twin spell, so I'll fire 2. With the meta magic shit. So that's a 21 to hit on the first one.
21 to hit. That is a hit.
Okay.
Evan, if you're watching, you still have plenty of time. Keep working. Evan, you have plenty of time.
All right, that's...
You could probably come in around like 10.
I'm here.
Oh, you're already here.
Sneaky,
Volt.
sneaky.
You only have an hour, right?
2.
You got 2 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
that's 15 points of damage on that
Okay.
first one.
What'd you say, Adrian?
15 points of acid on the first one. And then that's a 22 to hit on the second.
22 to hit. 22 is a hit, yes.
And that is just 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Got it. I'm sure. I imagine Scott is trying to contact me now and say to use Thunderwave. This is from before. Scott Weber is saying, Lump says we help. We help you too. We help to you, new guy. Me best wizard, me great druid. So I'm going to put that into this one. So Lump just raises his a sword, and he goes, me great wizard, me great druid. And he runs in with a sword and slashes the Drake. And he misses.
Can I also move as far away as possible?
Okay, so you back up. That's probably a smart move.
Which hat does he have on, the bird's nest or the wizard's hat?
It could be either. You never know.
He's wearing the bird's nest on the wizard's hat.
He's going to do a thunder wave, Sparky, because I know
Nice.
that's what Scott would do. It is 2d8 damage. They make a saving throw,
Thunder
which is a fail, and they made it. I should just put them together. We'll do both fail.
Is that like what I think it sounds like?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution save. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and is not pushed.
Thank you.
No problem.
Cool.
So he dishes out 11 damage. So you cast Chromatic Orb. Lump runs in and tries to battle the thing. Right ahead of that is Sparky, who casts Thunderous Wave. Both the Drakes get pushed out the window. Nice. They fall a bit and they start flying, but they also take 11 damage from that. And that is that first round of combat. We're gonna go right back. Good job. We're gonna go right back to Abyssia right now. And Abyssia, what kind of damage you got for me?
240.
Jesus, 240.
She didn't even blink. He was like, deal it.
240 damage. So you hit him. He knocks him on the floor and knocks off his helm. And you see him get up. And it looks like he had blood all over his face. Like it completely messed him up. Okay. He leans down on the floor and jumps up all the way to your height. He goes and attacks you with his axe.
Wow.
That's okay. I'm glowing fire, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm glowing fire. Does he get hurt by my fire when he attacks me? Can I hit him
yes, I'll deal.
I hit him with my wing?
I'll deal. No, we can't. You can't take any action right now. But I will deal.
You hit him with your wing.
I will deal 10 damage to him for the fire. 31, 26, and what was the last one? A 24. 31, 26.
Measurements or attacks?
Yes, he's like, this is my size. My bust is 24.
Okay. 31, 20. That's damage?
No. It is the attack.
Yes, it's damage.
Davian's after you today. I love it.
It's damage.
Is this? What is your armor class?
Is it attack?
What's gonna happen?
Did you get
those are all hits. All hits.
All hits. Okay, I apologize for this. Is D8 times 6. Rob, why don't you roll?
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt Brooke.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm like nauseous right now.
It's that times 6.
It's okay.
30.
5.
2 more times.
Oh.
So you lose 30 hit points permanently.
Ooh. Another 30.
You lose 36 hit points permanently.
And another 36.
And another 36.
Ooh.
3, 6, 9.
102 hit points.
102 hit points lost.
Okay.
You're bleeding out like crazy everywhere. Both of you are actually bloodied. He lands on the ground and like he just pulls the blood off his face. And he's like, your move.
Oh, he's angry.
That's awesome. So I pull back
That's
my
awesome.
bow. Now
I'm having a great
helmet's
time.
off, right?
Yeah.
I pull my bow back again. 3 arrows right to his head.
Go for it. Just don't roll ones.
Don't roll ones.
Don't roll ones. If you roll a 1.
4, 3, 2.
Yes, you're fine.
Wow.
You're really
Wow.
You're really scratching the bottom of the barrel. 2, 3.
It's 20-sided die.
Oh, a 20 side.
Your
Okay.
attacks.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right, gotcha.
I was like, how are you just edging?
It's our first day. It's our first day playing.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Wait, hold on.
We roll D20s.
Just don't roll a 1, and all the attacks hit, and you do your damage. That's what Tony
32.
said.
Wait, 32.
Just don't roll a 1. That's all you need to know.
Right.
Oh, I
Don't
didn't
you
roll
got-
one.
Just don't roll a
Don't
1.
roll a 1, you hit.
So now do your damage.
I didn't roll any ones. Okay.
So now you do your damage.
Okay.
There's
How-
natural 20s, so there's 3 criticals.
Okay, do you want to make it easy? Just roll damage once and times it for me and just tell me that and I'll do the rest. Just do your first attack and figure it out.
But when you're dealing with
Just
20,
watch your mouth. 40 and 14.
So much
15.
math.
54.
Wait, 54, what? Is that the complete damage for the first attack?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to times it for you, okay? So move along here.
162.
162. Yeah. Plus the 10 before, plus the 240 before. Okay, so you hit him. You hurt him dramatically. Roll a. Actually, I'm gonna roll for him. Roll. I'll let you do it. Roll D20 3 times. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, it's gonna mess him up. Like remove an eye.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Close.
Sorry.
Got a 5.
That was
I
close.
love that grin, Damien. I love that.
Brooke's mom's gonna kill you.
It's like when the Grinch's heart gets a little smaller. And...
Wow.
Okay, so
yeah, my mom is okay. Go ahead.
okay, you were still here. So he jumps up. He jumps up again. You see time kind of slow down. He uses a spell, and you're moving very slow and very easy to hit. He goes.
He uses a spell?
Yeah, chronomancy.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, first one's a roll 1. 19. We're back to a 31 and a 33.
Yeah, all hits.
This might be it.
Yeah, I would have ran. Roll up to you, Rob. 3.
So that's
18.
18.
That's good. You want low numbers here.
30.
Before we keep rolling, because I feel like we're going to lead to death here. Let's see what we got on the stream here. Because if you want to re-roll some of these, you could enforce a re-roll in your favor.
But is the thing open yet?
We have 40 likes and 40 hearts and 42 shares. Guys, if you hurry right now, if 8 people share it, I'll tell you what, if any one of those numbers get to 50 right now, because of how we're in the end game, I will allow re-rolls, enhancement, everything else. So 8 shares or 10 likes and hearts. You got 1 minute. Okay, everybody watching, you have 1 minute, 8 shares or 10 likes or hearts to get up there. So just remember the rolls you're doing. So it's 18 and 30?
Yeah.
And do one more.
One more. Ah.
A 1?
6. Yeah, 1. So 54 total.
Okay, so 54 total. You standing?
Still alive.
Okay.
Hold
So
on,
he
let me do the
What?
math.
Do we have any enhancements in the totem, Rob?
No enhancements, just the rerolls.
All right, I have 42 hit points left.
Okay.
Guys.
It's not bad.
50 shares.
I'd have been dead after the first round.
Yes, I would have been very dead before the first round was over.
Out of game, I'm going to say this is probably your last round on this planet. Unless you do something
drastic
or something's going to save you or anything else you want to do.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 6 seconds.
Do I go right now?
Yes.
All right, I fly out the door, the red door.
Okay, so he's going to get 1 attack on you. Actually, he should get his... You're flying up high. He's got to move over to you. You're not withdrawing because he has to keep jumping up to hit her. So it's not really withdraw, but he's going to get an attack on you. So he'll
Hold on, but okay. Because I'm like in fire and stuff like that, and he's still getting me really bad, I guess.
He's just taking the damage. He's
not a peasant. He's literally like almost like he's a light board
Says
level.
You.
Yeah, it's his character.
That's right.
Scroll, you're like brutal tonight, man.
Scroll is not having it today.
That's okay.
One.
I was like, get out of my game.
No, it's not that at all. Are you kidding?
No, I know, I get it.
know.
Yeah,
30.
Yeah.
30?
30's a hit, right?
Yeah.
It won't kill her because I guess if you roll an 8,
If I roll an 8, it will.
that'll be 48.
Oh, a 6. Oh, right. 36 damage.
Okay, I'm alive.
She's got 6 hit points left.
I do.
Yes.
Like
permanently.
that's
Permanently.
it. Permanently.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
permanent.
Level 1
She's
character.
back to level 1.
Hit point 1.
So you fly out the door. slices you for that 48 damage. You barrel your way out the door, and the only way, since you're doing this fast enough, you have to just throw the door open. He begins to walk through the door, and the door all of a sudden goes right before it gets there.
Oh.
That's not the.
Which door did she go out of?
Which door did you go? Red or blue? Quick.
I said the red door.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah, she
Shut
did.
up, everyone quit.
But we don't know where it leads, though. That's the only thing. Everybody did go through, but we have no idea where it
You didn't
goes.
ask Findalar which door he
Findalar,
went
which
out.
door did you go through?
I'm gonna go through the blue one.
Yes.
For real?
Everyone else
Yeah.
went to the red. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm gonna go in through the way I came.
I believe Volt went through the blue.
Who?
Who went through the blue?
Volt went through the blue 'cause I followed Two Mage. He went out the blue.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I think he did.
No, two ways you go to the blue. You went the red.
Well,
He did?
Mhm.
Ah. Well, I don't know.
You would be.
Whichever one Two Mage used, I used. I thought you said blue.
No, he went the red. Everyone went the red
We're
door.
gonna be happy
Tom, are
with
you
red
sure you want to go to the blue door?
I was doing it just to be a ball buster, just to screw you.
You're not screwing me. Just letting you know.
Who, me?
No.
If you want to change it,
I'll go out through the red door.
you can do the red door, but it's going to cost you a reroll to do that because you have to undo a move.
Okay.
So
I kind of want to see what was going to happen.
No, I don't think it makes a difference. I think he's messing with us. I don't think it mattered.
I will tell you out of game, it does make a difference.
Oh, wow.
100%.
Thanks anyway, Damien. Your words
What
of
did I
comfort.
do? Seriously. I've done nothing.
Seriously, I've done nothing. I am innocent. Adrian, we're gonna go back to you real quick. You are
Nothing.
You are hearing all these noises.
Zero. Sorry.
You done? You're hearing all these noises downstairs, but you're also seeing these drakes thrown out the window. Vin, roll d20 for me. If you roll 1 through 5, the drakes see them as a threat and just wrap around somewhere else in the tower, and the battle is over. If you do not roll below 5 or below, the battle continues.
11.
Okay, the drakes come bashing into the window. They are going to attack probably Lump first, because Lump is right there. I can't see it. And it is 1 hit on Lump. Oh, they have a d20 plus 7 is their damage. Lump. Okay, so they come in and start clawing the half-orc next to you, Lump, and you can take your turn.
Okay. I will. Does one of them look more hurt than the other?
No, they're about the same.
Okay. I'll just shoot a firebolt at the closest one.
Fire bolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. LT, not L. That's 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
All
I
right.
didn't ask how big the room was. I just said cast fireball.
This is Kanos.
All right.
This was done before.
And that is 21 points of damage.
Okay. You hit him. You definitely see the damage inflicted. Arky's go. He's going to throw out 5 magic missiles. We're going to times this.
Sparky.
See? It's not just me.
No, I've done it a million times.
Every week.
I know. It's nothing new.
Every week.
I never did it until somebody said that people were doing it, and then I never stopped doing it. I'm so sorry. Hey, a few weeks, it's going to be,
I'll have to think of it.
Make sure your next guy's name is Marky. Marky Spark.
It's going to be an unrhymable name.
Yeah.
So Sparky does 15 damage, and Lump's going to attack. I'm going to give him 2 attacks. He does get 1 hit. I think he's a D8. Yeah. He does 8 damage. The battle continues for you. The Drakes are attacking. Let's see. Well, let's be fair. Who's 6? We'll make just 6 ukes. You're in the back. And I do roll a 6. Sorry about that. The Drake runs in. The Drake attacks for 24.
Yeah, that's a hit.
He's going to attack Lump. Natural 20 on Lump. At least he didn't get the natural 20. They're 1d20 plus 7. You take 25 damage. And Lump takes 28, 35 damage.
Bless you. Thank you. Hate the Drake.
Hate the Drake. Hate the Drake. Okay, you go.
All right. Do they look like are they injured or are they still fine?
They're injured.
Like how? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna do a chromatic orb twin spell. Yeah, we'll do acid again. Why not?
Okay.
One at each of them. The 25 on the first one. And that is 17 points of damage.
To the first one?
Yeah.
What's the
Other one is a 27.
That's a hit.
And that is 10 points damage.
The first one is dead.
Yeah.
Sparky goes. Sparky's to try to finish it off with... Oh, I rolled a 1. 1d... Oh, sorry, 5 of them, so 5. Double 10. Okay, enough. And that is it. The battle is over. The drinks fall on the ground. Sparky is like breathing heavy, like, oh, man. Supposedly there's 3 more. Hopefully they left.
I did not care for that at all. Oh, God.
No, me either. Okay, what do you want to do?
1 second, and just gonna cast mage armor now.
You should have guessed that at the beginning.
I didn't know. Yeah. You're
Not that I
right.
cast it either.
You're right. I guess downstairs it sounds like there's stuff happening.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, Lump, did you want to go first, maybe, and just see how everything is going?
Yeah, I can go first. Lump, want to go first?
Yeah, me go first.
Yes.
Right behind you.
Okay, so Lump goes down first, and you guys go down after him. You guys go down the levels. Adrian, roll a d20. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, you encounter another Drake.
That is a 20.
Natural
Nice.
20. You go down the whole rest of the tower, and it seems pretty safe. You get down to the main door, and if you want, you can go outside, or you can continue down further.
I'll continue down.
Okay, you continue on further, and we're going to come back to you. Hogar, if everyone remembers last week, Hogar went into the room, and he wished to see Alabaster. So, Hogar, you walk into the room, you see 2 chairs. What do you want to do?
Sit down in one of the chairs. Cross my legs.
Cross your legs. Okay, you sit down in the chair. Hogar, you sit down and you're not sure if you've been there for 5 minutes or if you've been there for hours. It's kind of confusing. You're not sure. Finally, you see the door open, and you see Wexel. He walks inside. Wexel starts looking at you, and all of a sudden you see another version of yourself enter the room. And they start having a conversation.
What are they saying?
And as you're saying it, you start remembering. It's like, so I wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to let you know. Listen, I know that obviously you were mad, and it disintegrates. When we play the next Hogar's Journey, you're gonna have that conversation.
Ooh, cool.
It's weird. Like, you remember the conversation, and you remember it more that it happened, but less that you're actually here. You weren't remembering a lot about what happened here, and you realize now the more you're here, why, and because of the chronomancy effects and everything else, it's kind of re-triggered your memories. You remember that when we started season 4, you had the diamond in you, and he told you that it would kind of like mess with your memory a bit. And because this was a chronomantic experience, this is probably one of the last ones to come back in. So that does trigger some of more of your memories whatever you remember in real life, Dan, from the last episode that we played. And you're sitting there, and you realize probably one of the effects of entering this tower twice. And thankfully, it wasn't anything worse than that. Finally, the door opens again, the blue door. And you see Alabaster walk through.
Alabaster. I stand up and I give him a big bear hug. It's good to see you again, old friend.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
You know me, Alabaster. It's me, Hogar. With the Blackwater Bandits.
Ah, I see you now. I do not see who you are. I see Evenho. Yes. You are one of the heroes. Excellent.
I'm one of the heroes of Andaria.
Yes, but your soul, your light,
Who is Evenho?
Let me sit down. You have lived before in another world. We actually fought together. But it was a different lifetime for you. It's the same soul, the same light of who you are, but a different physical manifestation of it. This could be the last manifestation you ever have. But you have found me. Tell me, have you found the other heroes?
I don't know who you're talking about. I found my old friends. I found the Blackwater Bandits.
Stagmon, Mal, Thowin. Have you encountered them yet?
I don't know who that we've found King Thowin. He's returned. I don't know Stagmon.
Ah. That's good. How can I help you?
Alabaster, we're at the end. We need help. We've been told that we have to free the lion from the Queen's Tower.
Yes, the lion must be freed.
How can we do this? It sounds like it's impossible.
How do you know me? From this world. I believe you are from the future. Which makes sense because this tower is all about the future. From what I'm told.
I'm not from the future. I'm from now.
I think you are from my future.
Your future?
Yes. You know me, but I do not know you.
Are you from Andaria?
Yes. Aren't we all?
I don't know.
Is there someone else behind you I can talk to?
How long ago are you from?
I don't know where you're from. I am searching around all of Mindaria, trying to find you and your allies. You see, Dragano is coming. And when he comes...
Yes, we're trying to stop him.
Ah, good.
We need to know how to free the lion.
But before you free the lion, there is probably much else to do. The Elven Blight. That is a very big problem.
The Elven Blight has been cured.
You cured it?
Well, my friends did.
That is good.
Andaria was in danger. We saved her.
Where am I in your time?
David's like,
Just rip that Band-Aid off.
Tell me about the nice big house I live in now.
Just rip that Band-Aid off. It's all right.
Your soul is in a magical item that
I am in an item.
My group is carrying around.
Okay. I'm a genie of some sort.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, so you right now, just to move times along, you can spend the time, kind of like Evan did with Two Mage. You can fill him in on what happened from when you met him, and bring him up to speed. Because it's Hogar that way. Although you're smarter now, I'll give you 2 rolls. So roll 100 percentile twice, and the higher number is how much percentage of everything you get to him. He understands.
Okay, so I'm rolling with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. 5?
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I mean, it sounds right.
And 86.
Oh Jesus!
Pull that one out, huh?
I was gonna say, really, I have to eliminate so many things from my notes. It was 5%.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay, good.
That's gone. This whole section's gone.
We have some stars that came in from me 4. Let's see, from Scott Weber, 100 stars from Scott Weber. Thank you so much. 200 stars, Scott Weber, about Lump. He wants them to charge. Sorry, I didn't see it till now, Scott. I'll get you an attack later. And he's talking about a spell. We'll have to, yeah, okay, I'll have to check this out later. It's a little bit long for me to read right now on the air. Okay, so you explained to him 86% of the information. I think it's amazing, especially for Hogar. 5% would have made more sense, but it would have deeply hindered the story. Okay.
I've read a lot of books.
You have. You've got some more. I read books. I know paper.
I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm not a dummy. I like people shit.
Me no quill and paper.
I'm smart.
Okay, so you explained to him the whole story, probably backwards and forwards in different ways, all this different kind of stuff. Okay.
Wow. That's incredible. Well, it is good. I suppose that in my time, all I have to do is wait. So, where are you off to? What is your current quest? How close are you to the end?
Very close. The Collector's Soul Crystal is being transported directly to Drogano. And my friends and I had a vision. If the crystal gets to Drogano, we all die. He wins. The end.
The Collector's
Now
Crystal.
It's time for us to go free the lion, and we have to get a rose.
I will tell you this. I understand only what you told me, and I am not in this future yet. But I can tell you that if Drogano absorbs the crystal of that significant value and amount of the Collector, he will have gained so much power, he will immediately, no matter where he is, be able to absorb every ancient crystal simultaneously. It would cause a chain reaction. It will be the end of all things. I have fear for you.
Would we be better off destroying the crystal if it were to come to that?
I fear that trying to destroy it might destroy yourselves in the process. I have always seen our battles before as facing good versus evil. I feel that this is the same. And it is what we have trained for. It is a reason I went to the world of Corrin, and I trained all the heroes. This is what you were made for. This is what you've been journeying for. You must face Drogano head on.
I don't think we're powerful enough.
Whether you think you are ready or not, the time is near. From what you tell me, you only have hours left. It is time you faced him. Before that, though, you must use the hours wisely to do only the things that you need to do. You mentioned all the stuff to me with him of what you're doing in the story. You mentioned something about a rose. Unfortunately, I do not know about that right now, but I do know the part about the lion. So, concentrate on the rose. Free the lion. And make sure you are there to face Dragano to whatever end. You could do nothing else.
How can we do this? I don't know how we can free the lion. Do you know anything about him? How he was captured, and how we can free him?
The lion is very brave, he's very powerful, and he has an army of beastborn knights. I believe some red knights as well, and others that chose to travel with him. He is trapped. It is said that he is frozen below the Queen's Tower. So it would be somewhere between the dark and the core.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can tell us? I feel lost, Alabaster. I don't know if we can accomplish.
I understand.
We have to do.
I want to help you. I've tried to think of anything that I can do or tell you. Perhaps you coming to me now will help me. Help you in the future. I will make sure that I am there at this Smithy's Tavern. I've been there many times before. Little did I know that a time that I will go there in the future will be the most important time to go. I believe that is about 9 years away, is Smithy's anniversary, if I have my years right. So it is still some time.
Anything you can do to our past to prepare us for the future would be a huge, huge help for us.
Every day I am trying to gather any souls I can, and I've collected many.
Souls?
Yes, the souls of the heroes that fought on the other world of Corin. When the conversions happened, I had so much time to collect who I could and make sure that Dragano did not take them. Dragano, unfortunately, took Thowin from me. I tried to safeguard everyone else I could. I'm glad you were, of course, one of those. And I'm glad you made it. You were reborn on this planet, the planet of Andaria.
Okay. Is there anything else you think we should do before we go to free the lion?
I would say, if you followed your heart this far, I would follow it a little further, because you're almost there.
What about the dragons, Alabaster?
The dragons, that is a complicated issue.
Should we try to find them, or is that a waste of time?
If you are on the side of the Red Knight, then you will have the dragons, of course. You are
We
knight
are
of,
on the side of the Red Knight.
you and your friends are the knights of Andar. I suppose you know the truth now.
The truth about what?
About the dragons, of course.
We know that they're gone.
I didn't hear you.
Except, we know that the dragons are gone. I had a vision of the dragons. A long time ago.
And what did you see in your vision?
Dragons flying on an island. The purple sky.
Yes. There they are waiting.
Waiting for who?
For the Red Knight.
Where is this?
It It is in the dark.
Out of game. Anybody watching the show right now should be have a question right now, and it should be a question that tells you that something doesn't make sense. So I'm just telling you that so that people who are getting it are validated.
Why? If they're in the dark, how is there a sky?
The dark is very vast, and there is a sky, seemingly. If you say you were down there, then you saw it. The island is called Dragon Island, and on the mountain, Dragon Mountain.
No relations to Dragon Mountain, the module. Finn just looked at me. What?
Don't tell me where this is going.
No. No. There's only 6 episodes left. We don't have time.
We need like 10 seasons for that.
There's not enough seasons in
Just
the world.
level 2 alone, you need 10 seasons.
Okay, I'm gonna come back to you, Dan. Evan, you walk out of the door, and you're by yourself, and the door shuts behind you. And you see a person coming down the stairs, and the person you don't recognize, but the person is with Sparky and Lump, which makes you feel a little bit better about it. Adrian, you're about to meet Evan, who's on the virtual call with you. Evan, you're meeting Adrian. And now you're meeting in-game as well. So roleplay, guys.
So, is there a healer in your group who maybe could? Because that was a big wallop for me. And hello, are you Abyssia? Do you have a fireball?
No, I'm not Abyssia. We do not have any clerics or paladins or anyone that can aid you. Hogar might be able to whenever he comes out, but we must wait for the rest of the party to merge from these doors. We've gone in one at a time.
Okay.
I see you're with my friends, so welcome to the fight.
Apparently, I'm Gordon Silveranth. I'm here to help.
Hi, I'm Volt. I'm here to make stuff and crack skulls.
All right, I think I fractured a collarbone up there. So what? You guys are saving like the world in general, yes?
That is the plan, my friend. What happened up there? What did you see?
Oh, just some drakes and some books and there's an airship. That was pretty cool.
The books are on fire upstairs. The Drakes, they attacked everything, and they burned down the library upstairs.
Is the fire still going?
Yes.
Okay, well, I don't know if we'll need to. Is it going to block our path leaving?
I don't think so, but I imagine a lot of things are lost or about to be lost.
Are the Drakes still there?
I don't think so. I mean, we just came downstairs. Did you?
Captain Liv Morris said that there were 5 Drakes they couldn't account for, and we just killed 2 of them. So there might be 3 more.
Okay. Yeah. I feel like we might need to save some things in that library. This is the Chronomancer's Tower.
Oh,
I'm going to try to do what I can.
Okay. Well, yes, I agree. Maybe that's what I'm here to help for, is books, and that's fine. I just really, really don't want to get hit by one of those drakes again, because, wow.
Well, never mind. I was going to say, how large is he? But he wouldn't be able to operate the suit if I gave it to him anyway.
No.
It's been a while since I've been in a dust up. So just shaking off the rust.
Well, hide behind Lump, and I'm sure you'll be okay.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Yeah, me cast shield.
Lump, this friend, you protect.
Just stands in front of the guy.
Yeah. Body shield.
Cast meat shield.
Cast meat shield. That's great.
Try to put out the fire with create water and whatnot. I don't know how bad it is in there.
Okay. You start walking up, and then the Marcus is like, "Oh, okay. But where's everybody else?"
Like I said, they're all wait for them. They're gonna come out of these doors.
Oh. Okay.
Don't go in any of the doors.
No, I want to.
I'm gonna slap his hand with mage hand.
Ow!
Don't, please, God. I'm gonna take a sit down right here, and
You take a sit down and close both of your eyes.
okay. Don't. If you open one of those doors and any drakes come out, Dad will put a real damper on our burgeoning friendship here.
I
If
know.
there's any drakes in there, it's chronomancy. So be very careful.
That sounds worse. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna sit down.
I don't so much mind Sparky going in. It's Lump the one I worry.
Oh my God.
Right, but where one goes, the other follows. You know.
I know. That's the problem.
Okay, so who is going back up to the library? Volt is going up, and Adrian, you're staying. Gordon, you're staying down.
Yeah, he is taking a sit down. He does not feel good.
Okay. So
Just give a holler if there are more drakes, and I'll just pop right back up.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure you'll hear if there's more drakes.
Okay.
I guess I'll go upstairs. Lump, you stay here.
Okay. Me keep casting shield here.
Lump stands right in front of you. His butt's in your face.
Me casting shield, you save.
We got an aroma about you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Move a little bit. Just
No.
okay.
Casting shield.
Okay.
Close range spell.
5 foot personal space.
Personal space, 6-inch spell. In fact, me nestle up closer.
Okay. Abyssia, are you? Hello.
Abyssia! Abyssia! Hello!
He's not helping you. Okay, we're gonna go back to. We're gonna go back to Dan. Who's inside? Okay, Dan, you're sitting with Alabaster. It's your move. You could also be done. It's whatever you want to do.
I'll ask him about the dragons again. You mentioned that the dragons are waiting for the Red Knight. Didn't the dragons leave because they didn't want to be controlled by anyone? They realized they were too powerful for that.
As you said, your friends are Knights of Andor. I can tell you that is what is told, but it is not the truth. The Red Knight, the Red Knight, near the end of the Celestial War, ordered all of his dragons to burn all of Andaria. Only some did not listen. The most famous of those who did not listen was one that they called, as a mock, Onyx, saying that he was two-faced. The dragons burnt many civilizations around Andaria. And in the end, they went away. The Keeper believes the Red Knight did this because he sees his task or his mission as keeping balance. And if everyone is weak and unable to wage war, there will be peace. Obviously, it is peace through violence, but that was his choice.
Okay. Thank you, Alabaster.
Yes.
I can say that we'll do our best. And we'll continue the fight against Dragano. We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yes.
I hope that when you go back into our past and your present, you can help us here as much as you can.
Of course. A question for you. The tower here in your time, is it safe?
Which tower?
The tower you're in.
What do you mean by safe?
It is safe. Good.
What do you mean by safe?
I mean, is it in danger?
Well, yeah,
You are very unsure of yourself.
there's a lot of different ways I can answer that question. The Chronomancer is not here anymore.
Forget.
Neither are his griffins.
I see. Holger, I wish you luck on your journey.
Alabaster, you've helped us, I think, more than you know right now. I only hope we can do you proud. Stand up and give him a big bear hug again.
He hugs you back to time.
I have a feeling I'm about to help you in the biggest way yet.
Okay. Be seeing you.
What do you do?
I walk out the red door.
Okay. So we're gonna as you walk out the red door, we're gonna stop your story for 1 second. Okay, so everybody who's downstairs right now, you guys all walk out of the rooms through the red door, and you walk into the room, and all of a sudden everything gets very slow, and you're instantly you don't even know what's happening. You can't even look up in time, as fast as you would like to. At the same time, you do see somebody sitting on the stairs. You see Lump is sitting there, and Lump is moving slow and looks confused, and he's looking to see the door, and you see a man come out from behind Lump sitting down, which surprised you. He had nobody idea somebody was sitting there so close, but Lump seems to be guarded him. And Adrian, obviously, you're experiencing this at the same time as well. Sparky,
Do they look slow or fast to me?
everything looks slow, and as they're experiencing this, you're experiencing it for the first time at the same time. So all of a sudden, everything's very slow, and you're not sure what's happening. You do know chronomancy exists, and you feel like this is obviously perhaps an effect of it. So you're looking up, and you see everybody start coming out. And as they come out of the rooms, it's almost like they're coming out of they were out of phase, they're coming into phase. They're all walking through each other at the same time and appearing within the room. You see everyone come in. You see Rob's character, Arky, who's a gnome. You see Botorius, who's a dwarf. You see Thistle come through as a halfling. You see Tom's character, Findalar, who's an elf, come through. Volt already came out. And then you see Abyssia, the one, and she has the fire bow in her back. And to you, that's obviously this is it. There it is. And you see she flies out, and she is bloody, badly, badly, badly hurt. And she flies out so fast that even in slow motion, she's still moving probably normal speed walking because she's flying so fast. And she hits the wall right next to you. and falls on the ground. Abyssi, I need you to roll a Constitution save for me. You're going to need to roll a 18 or get knocked unconscious temporarily.
Am I
Hey,
adding
Tony,
anything
does
to it?
the chronomancy hit me too?
Your Constitution save.
Whatever your modifier is.
No, Volt, no.
Okay.
But you do hear sounds downstairs. So you can continue what you're doing or go downstairs.
A 22.
22, you're fine. So you fall on the ground, you're out of it, and you see there's a guy next to you, and he's looking at you. And he's looking at you in a way that, like, either he knows you or he's excited to see you. You're very confused about who this person is.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, so as he speaks, you hear, and then all of a sudden you realize everything's in slow motion. You don't know what's happening. So that's what's happening right now. Volt, what are you doing? Are you going to come downstairs or stay up there? I'm not pushing you any way you want to do. I just want to make sure.
I mean, if I haven't heard anything bad, so I would just keep going. I'm assuming they're just coming out of the room, you know?
Right, gotcha. Okay. So all of you, Holgar, you're not in the room yet. You all exit the time anchor back into present day, and immediately air stands very still. You walk into the medium-sized room and begin walking slower, almost to a halt. Something is very wrong. All of a sudden, you see a figure walking through the front door, walking down the steps right there, and walking to this level. So this is happening behind where Adrian's character Gordon is sitting. His black boot. Before I said looks through the door, there's no door. It's just the doors in the area. His black boots, red armor, and red cape are hard to forget. In front of you stands a man, but known by many names: the Red Goblin, the Blood King, and the self-proclaimed Red King Kanos. In the name of the Red Knight, as the proper king of the Red Kingdom, I officially charge you all with treason, abandonment, and cowardice in the face of danger to the Red Kingdom. The sentence is death. He pulls the sword out. The sword lights up fiery, as you've seen it many times before. He raises his sword, and in a moment, he darts unnaturally fast across the room. So anyone on the floor, he kind of just like doesn't. He seems to be targeting the group of you all together, and just blurs out, which is already beyond the speed of what you're doing, and you realize that all of you can't do much. I roll D20. Whoever rolls, Adrian, you do not have to roll, and Brooke, you do not have to roll. Anyone, not Dan. Anyone else, roll D20. Whoever rolls the lowest, that is who he's going to try to kill first.
So is he between me and the party?
You didn't see him, and you're not.
Like, was that the same stairwell I took though to go to the library?
You did.
That he came down.
You did. You might. If you roll listen check, you have a die on you.
Yeah.
So you can roll it for a perception check right now, and if you roll high enough, you can tell it's his voice, which will kind of stop you in your tracks. Then you can do whatever you like.
I rolled a 17.
And Volt, what did you roll for perception?
1 sec, I got it. It's on the app. It's a perception check.
And who rolled the lowest out of you guys?
3.
9.
Natural 20.
So, what we were saying earlier might actually happen.
No, I'm just kidding. But not really.
So my passive perception is 13, and I rolled a 5.
So 13. Okay, natural. Okay. So it's not enough. You hear noise downstairs, but you can't tell it's him, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like combat yet because they're just talking.
No.
Oh man.
That would have been you hear the voice. So you see him going, and now as he's coming at you, and as his chronomancy present, you see him and almost feel it like you've already been killed. And you see him, and you see almost him like in phases of as if you're reading a comic panel. He like go, and you see the blade in front of you, and you see him. It's all mattering to happen in 6 seconds. You see him there, so coming to you, and somehow he's already about to go, like you see in the near future. And you're just, tell me what's on your mind, Rob. What are you thinking about that moment?
so I can see what's going to happen.
Yeah, you can't make any action, but you can tell me what
Oh.
you're thinking.
I mean, I'm worried, I guess. worried that he's going
What's the last thing that goes through your mind, Rob?
He's sliding his body to one side of the suit, hoping.
Yeah.
He's like,
Is this the end of Arky?
Kanos, me and him go back a while, so
makes sense.
not surprising that this is
Makes sense.
how it ends.
So, dart across the room, the fiery sword striking down upon you again in some weird phasing way. You see him has already struck you, but the real him is still coming here, about to strike you. Suddenly, out of nowhere, and in an instant, a red robe wizard appears, who can only be described as a blur. He appears behind Kanos as Kanos is rushing for you, and then teleports in front of him, raising his staff to successfully block Arky. And he goes, poof! And he's like in a blur. Always a survivor. What is this? Who are you? You hear the voice is actually like normal. The figure doesn't answer. And with the red hood drawn down, it appears he will not speak either. Kanos begins striking him with his sword. The wizard responds with an adept spin of the staff, like, and blocks all the hits. And he spins around to the side of Kanos, who then swings horizontally to slice the wizard when he goes to the side. As he does, the wizard teleports effortlessly to his other side and jabs him with the staff, like, and hits him on the side. Kano screams, and as he does, you feel all your bodies begin to come back to control, slightly. Kanos ducks and swings his blade in a 360-degree whirl intended to kill anything around him. He goes, you hear the arc of the blade sing as it goes around. The red wizard teleports several feet back, with the front of his robes cut and burned when he appears back a couple feet, and you see the cuts across him that hurt him, and he grabs his chest. Kano smiles, and two more of him appear out of portals. And you see that the wizard just kind of like gets into more of a battle stance. All of the three Kanos just now all begin to rush forward. All of a sudden, the wizard's body blinks like hours of a clock around all three of Kanos, like, and it's like very fast and constant, like as I just showed you. All three of him, he blinks like hours of a clock around all three of them, shooting some sort of light. Two of the Kanoses disappear as they were being hurt dramatically, and they had to use opposed teleport away. As the wizard returns to his original position, Kano stabs forward to slice the side of the mage, who yells out loud and teleports to the front of your group, protecting you and facing Kanos. Another one who wants to be a hero of Andaria, huh? Haven't you heard the heroes of Andaria are all gone? They've left. And you wear the colors of the Red Knight. Would you dare fight your king openly? Red Robe Wizard pulls his hood down, and you see a man with a bald, arcane, tattooed head. You think to yourself, I know that head. He looks back, and you stare into the glowing eyes of Tomb Mage.
Wow.
He nods and then looks back to Kanos. Tomb Mage speaks. You are no king of mine. And you will not kill the only hope we have left to end all of this. So you somehow tricked us all at the Red City, didn't you? I should have known your treachery. And now you wish to end what? My rule, I suppose? The rule of Dragano, of course. You know well as I, he still lurks beneath. And you are an agent of him, are you not? Why, it's perhaps why you were here to kill them. And a long time ago, I was blessed by Dragano, but for all I did to bring the Red City to him, he would rather have given the world to Thowin, his favorite missing toy. Now, he could care less about what I do. The Red City is already mine, and I will now claim vengeance for it, now, on them and on you. Well, I will stop you. You have power, yes, but not enough. You see Kanos go and all of a sudden you see the worst thing you've ever seen. And you see there are 5 versions of Kanos. 2 mages just like this, like you see, starts spinning his staff. He just gets ready for battle. Kanos goes another one, and you see all magic starts going off, and it's getting bad. Everyone here, you will have 1 round to take an action. I'll start from my left. Rob.
So the 5 Kanoses are on the other side of the room from us?
Yeah.
And he's in front of us. All right. I'll just kind of stand up next to where 2 mages and blast my flamethrower into
I thought you were going to say hold.
No, not this time. Arky's got a plan. He's just going to...
I was going to suggest run.
Oh. Okay, well, no.
Run, fly up, hold. Fire is not in there. What are you doing?
I'm going to hit him with the flamethrower.
Okay, good.
So that's an auto hit, right? I haven't used this thing in...
Usually you use your hands and a gun. You never use a flamethrower. I haven't seen you use a flamethrower in a long time. Did you roll an attack? Oh, it's an auto hit. Okay.
Well, I roll ones over nowadays. I play new feat.
Nowadays, I roll ones over. I'm getting pretty powerful.
We should have done it 2 seasons ago.
All right.
It's a great, big, beautiful
27
tomorrow.
damage.
27 damage?
Yeah.
Tickle, tickle.
Yeah, all right. But it should hit all of them. Although I guess
Okay.
only one of them is real.
So time is slowing down. Kanos is obviously slowing time for you guys, and so he can move fast and kill you. You feel like this is just a situation that's like out of control magic with epic level casters, and it's even hard to comprehend. And Adrian, your character Gordon, is just like viewing this like, what am I doing here? And all this chaos. And of course, Lump is still standing in front of you, so your view is half blocked by him. But you do see. Abyssia is on the floor right now. Abyssia is still kind of stunned. You're not going to be able to do much or any kind of action here, unfortunately. Pretorius, you're up.
How close am I to everybody else?
You're all within the range. Holgar's not there yet, but everyone else is just right around you, close.
Okay, close. How big is this room?
It's probably about 30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah, for this battle, it's close quarters. There's a lot of people down here, yeah.
All right. And there's a bunch of Kanos.
5 Kanoses on one side.
And there's
a bunch of Kanoses over here.
And how close are they to me? Are they like right in front of me? Like
no, the Kanos are on the other side of the room.
Oh, they're on the other side of the room. So like 20 feet away or so. Something like that, 25 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. And do I feel like I can move freely or not? I'm in slow.
You're beginning to move, but everything's getting slower and slower. Like you started to move first, and then in the second that happened, it starts going the other way. So as you're going over, you see, and everything in slow motion, you see Arky. So sorry, Arky. I'm so sorry. You see him go, and you see the fire go, we start filling the air in front of you.
All right, I take out one of those daggers and I chuck it at
Ooh! You throw the arrow, the dagger across. Vin, what do you want to do?
That's right.
I make... how far is Abyssia from me?
Abyssia? She's probably about 15 feet.
And is she like on the way to the steps out?
She's on the floor near the steps.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so I make a break.
She looks bad, really.
I make a break for her.
Okay, so slow motion. You start running up to the side. Let's go to
Tony. I rolled a natural 20 on that attack just now.
Did you really?
I just rolled it. Yep, right there.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Just so you know.
Remind me in a second. Findalar, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell on the Kanoses. All of them. That spell
is called Fireball?
Canine.
No, it's not. It's called Weird. They're going to have to make a wisdom saving throw. It's going to be quite high, and hopefully they can't make it.
Anti-canine.
Anti-canine.
Canine.
The canine have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Canine.
I'm glad I should
have called the episode Canine. And you'd be like, what does that mean? And then you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
A wisdom saving throw of 31.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, he's got to roll after roll high.
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled the natural.
Yeah.
You sneaky looker. Yeah, you got what it is. It's natural 1.
All right. So, for 1 minute, they are frightened. They see an illusion that is their deepest fear, manifesting its worst nightmare. This is a 9th level spell, by the way, as an implacable threat. For the next 10 turns, it has to succeed at a wisdom saving throw of that same number, or take 4d10 psychic damage. When it makes the save, the spell ends. So for 10 rounds, they are under the effects of this weird spell.
Okay, I immediately have the effect for your spell. I'm gonna initiate it as we go. Awesome, and very, very good job there. And you got the natural one, so it's like the best thing that happened for you, the worst thing for him. What does he fear the most? Here it comes. It's coming soon.
It's like when criminals see Batman.
Yes.
Yes. That's it.
Adrian, for Gordon, what do you want to do?
I just want to say, I feel like that I just got here, so the death thing is maybe if I okay. And then, sunbursts on the 5 K9. Is that what we're going with?
That's what we're going with.
And I'm gonna use heightened spell to give him disadvantage on the saving throw. I think that's the one, right? Is it heightened spell? Yeah. Although it's one target, so I guess
it's fine.
One of them disadvantage, or is it just one roll?
You can choose whichever one you want to put it on.
I'll choose the middle one.
The middle one is present day.
And that is a, I think it's a con save. Yeah.
What is the actual save?
It's DC 18. I'm just going to go ahead also and use Bend Luck, where I get to roll a d4 and subtract that from whatever he rolls.
Okay, I think you got him.
Okay, I rolled a 4, so I'm going to subtract a 4 from what he got.
Okay, any damage here?
Awesome.
5. It's 12d6 radiant.
Ooh, wow.
We're listen. That's the 1/8 level. We're going for it.
Let's bring out the guns.
I like this because it's very slow moving, but it also feels like the second Matrix movie when everything's happened all at once and all the multiple attacks.
And I am also slow, even though because of Canis.
Yeah.
Canos.
Yes.
There's a lot of things.
Who didn't go in this group? Besides Dan is not here. Who didn't go? Okay. So I'll lump.
Did Abyssia go?
Yeah, Abyssia didn't go.
Abyssia's not going to have much of an action. You can say something if you want, Abyssia. You've taken two.
You could say something, Abyssia.
Abyssia, you want to say anything?
Please don't let me die.
Unless she froze up a little bit.
Oh,
I will never die.
I promise.
I promise I will never die.
One
Suck
day
my.
I will. Not right this second. Maybe the next second.
Do you say anything for real?
Time, stop trees. What? I just say.
You don't have to say anything because you can. It's like real life, you know. Sometimes you don't have to say anything.
I mean, you just ran into a wall.
Yeah, I know. Like you're knocked out on the floor, like almost.
No.
So don't feel like you have to.
Yeah, all right. I'm thinking in my head, your mother. Like.
Okay, so you're staring at this guy who doesn't know who's casting a spell, and you see this elven character is basically casting like some kind of sunburn spell or some kind of light, and he's you get the impression he's trying to protect you. You don't know who he is. What's your damage, Adrian?
It is 47, and also everyone who failed is blinded for a minute.
47 damage. Okay, I think because of the weird spell, and you're close enough, I'm going to give you a chance to kill or stop or disable Kanos in one round. Roll a d20. If you roll a 1, you will bring down this battle in an incredible way, Adrian.
Okay.
You're actually rolling the death save for Kanos. It won't be a death save. It'll be like a disabling save.
I rolled a 19, so that's...
Okay, do you guys want to give him a reroll, or do you want to just go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kill Kanos one shot.
Still, I mean, it's 5%.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'll pretend I'm DMing, and then I'll bring out the bad rolls.
There you go.
Rob's like, I don't know. Maybe we'll save that one for later.
It's a very low percentage shot.
Yeah.
I rolled another 19, so...
You got one more if you want it.
Too good.
How many we got in the hole?
Well,
How many we got in the hole?
4.
Oh, wait,
We also have 4
oh.
against Tony that we always forget to use.
I can go either way with it. Doesn't matter to me. What does everybody else think?
Someone call it out. Yes or no?
Yeah, use the last one, man.
There you
There
go
it
for
is.
it.
All right.
Right.
I am not opposed.
I rolled an 11. So
Mm.
Wah, wah.
there are 2 1s.
You were waiting for me to say
there it is. There it is. Who's going to make the 2-1 joke?
I purposely didn't say it.
I looked right at Vin. I thought it was coming.
My man.
Adrian got you back. Okay, so you hit him with the light. That's a full round, everybody. You hit him with the light. The flamethrower comes out. The fire opens up. It starts rolling across towards Kanos. You see 2 mages like spinning his staff in defense wherever's going to come at you, and you see a dagger of lava go flying over.
Happens to be a limit break. I was just keeping track.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
I know we're not really using that,
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
checking
was keeping track. It's my second
I'll
one
give it to you. I'll give it
in
to you
the whole
because you
thing. Yeah.
Okay, so you throw it. Which give me a number. You have 6 seconds to tell me a number between 1 and 5 of which Kanoses you want.
How they look different?
5. They don't. They do
look
in varying
all the same.
ways, but nothing. 6, 5, 4,
the one in
3,
front, the
2.
first one, the first one that I see
1, 2,
from
3,
my-
4, 5 across.
1.
1. So you throw it in that one. Natural 20. You hit him, and in slow motion, he's like, it disappears. You mortally hurt him. You took him out of the battle. Like,
He disappears.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it disappeared, like the dagger
No,
disappeared.
you hit him with a lava thing on a
Awesome.
natural 20,
Yeah.
and he can't repair from that. So that takes him out. There are 4 left. You do the sunbeam on one. It hurts him in bed. We try to roll a death save. It didn't take almost took a death save. You're running over to Abyssia, and you see Findalar come in, and you see like this weird energy come out, literally weird energy come out of Findalar and affect Kanos as they're all like moving forward and casting spells, and they all get hit. And you see like all of them in different ways grabbing their heads, and you see them like looking around again. They're happy. They're moving faster than you are, so you're seeing more of their reactions. And they're looking around, and they seem like they're just like in like a fear state. And perhaps somewhere, in some way, because of this weird state, and because the natures of chronomancy, the weird spell is amplified in a crazy way.
Oh boy.
Hogar.
Well, yeah, Hogar's not even out of the door yet, right?
Yeah, Hogar, you begin walking, and you're walking out the red door, and all of a sudden things start slowing down for you, and like, and you see this whole battle going on for you, where you see 2 mages alive. There are 4 Kanoses, 4 Kani attacking for attacking the group. You see a wizard over there. You see Lump is staying there the whole time, just like looking around, not doing much. And you're walking to chaos, and probably you can tell me if it's not. Your first thought is like, this is it. Like, we're done. What can we do here? Because you also see Abyssia on the floor, and Abyssia might as well be mortally wounded because she's, been through the ringer pretty bad. What is Holgar thinking in this moment?
What do I see?
Everything I described to you.
Everything you just said.
What particular do you want to see?
Do I see Kanos?
Yes, what I told you in the
4
beginning.
of
You see
them.
4 Kanos.
Okay. I run up to Kanos, I draw my sword, and I attack Kanos.
There you go.
Okay, so you start moving forward. Again, you're moving very slowly, but your sword starts coming out. You guys, on your peripheral vision, see that he's coming, and you're just like, okay, that's good, but it's still... now you can die with us, Holgar. We can die together. What's going through Holgar's mind right now?
Hogar's thinking, maybe I'll hold.
Wow.
Dan wanted to get you back. What's Arky thinking?
Arky thinks the fight's going pretty good right now. He thinks we got a shot.
What is Botorius thinking?
Well, he's super excited and happy that he got off that dagger throw. That was like, he's so impressed by that with himself.
Yeah.
For that.
Okay, so in this
He
moment,
should be.
you're like,
He's so happy for that. Yeah, absolutely.
This- so
It's a
you're going
small
up to
victory,
Abyssia.
but
Yeah,
he's really
straight-
happy.
Thoughts are straight on what the hell happened to her.
Adrian, what's Gordon thinking?
This is a bad. I don't.
This is a bad.
Yes.
Bad.
This is bad.
Bad.
So bad.
I've seen enough good to tell you what a bad looks like, and this is a bad.
That's right. That's correct. He's
got it. Yeah, he's got that. That's
You are correct.
on the nose.
Hogar's really thinking that this fight started a long time ago. It's time to finally end.
Okay, so you walk through. All of a sudden, the door behind you, as it's closing, you see a staff goes into the door. And you see, all of a sudden, Alabaster walks through into your time. And he looks over, he goes,
Excuse me. It appears that you are in mortal danger. And just might be risking perhaps all of existence. But I feel I must help you now.
So he goes, and you see all this light go flying out and knocks all the Kanoses down. Time is back to normal. And you see all the Kanoses, because of Tom's spell, freak out. They're like, ah! They see him, the Lightborn, coming back to life. And they all disappear. And you win the battle.
Wow.
Told you we'd win.
The door closes. And
Mage lives.
Wow.
Yes.
God.
And you see Alabaster looks around and he goes,
Look, I am helping already.
You always have. You always
So,
have.
you guys begin to stand up, and you see this new elf you don't recognize over there, and Lump is just kind of standing there, like still confused, and Abyssy's on the floor.
Now
and
it's like,
and again, she looks really bad.
Abyssya.
You guys can role play.
Is this normal for you?
I go to Abyssya.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm Gordon. By the way.
Help! We need help over here.
I'll run over to Abyssya. I start applying some curative herbs. Looks like I have 7 of them on me. I use all of them.
Okay, you heal her, and you see a lot of these wounds cannot be healed. Scott, I sorry, I'm seeing your the donations, and I owe you one big one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them. I'll give you guys a reroll back because I'm missing his to start donations and his
Thank you,
back.
Scott.
So you got to reroll.
Support.
Nice.
Thank you, Scott. So yeah, you see Abyssy's wounds are not healing, and you don't understand why. Like, there's no reason it shouldn't work, but you do know about. Your thought is that maybe she got hit by the blade. So guys, go ahead, role play.
Is she awake?
Can I talk, Tony?
Yeah, you can talk now.
Okay.
But what happened to you? What happened in that room? What did this to you?
His blade.
Whose blade?
Kanos.
You asked to see Kanos? Oh.
I thought I could rid us of him. I was wrong.
Yourself.
Well, we kind of did rid ourselves of him.
No. He ran away.
Listen.
At the
he
moment,
ran away.
maybe.
Abyssy, are you okay? Are you gonna be able to like?
I'm not okay. And I need you guys to know that I'm close to my own end. I need you to take my bow, take the arrows, finish this, and if need be, take my eyes. They might help with something.
Okay,
Why you
okay, no. You're gonna keep your eyes.
You have to. You have to. Promise me you will.
Abyssya no
I
die.
won't feel it or anything.
You're not out of this yet.
Yes. All right. All right.
Come
all
on.
right.
No, when I
If you die,
yes.
if you die, we will take your eyes and use them if we can.
Thank you.
Take my nose.
We will try and make sure that it
And
doesn't
my-
happen, though.
and
Okay.
my ears.
I heard over I'm like, I'm trying not to like. Alabaster, how are you?
Did he like
Is
come
it okay
fully
that
through?
you're here?
Yeah, Alabaster's standing there.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Alabaster, it is. Thank you for once again saving us all. But
I recognize all of you. It's great.
I would hope so. I mean, we've known you for a long time.
I am apparently from your past. I have not encountered you yet. Except I have encountered you now. It looks like I'm going to help you, and I'll have to get right back here.
You see, by the way, he's got his staff in the door. By the way, still he's standing there.
oh, good. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this right here.
he puts the staff in the door, and the door just stays open.
Let's just make sure no one closes that.
Oh man.
So,
Okay.
did we do what we had to do here? Can we leave?
Well, I mean, I found out some
No.
good information. I don't know about you guys, but what are we gonna do with Abyssia? I mean,
We'll
You've-
just get her back onto the ship for now.
To get her to some kind
Yeah.
of healer or
We
something.
can't leave. We can't
I
leave yet.
am a
There's something-
healer. I can
there's
help
something
you.
here
Who-
for me.
Who is this? Who is this?
Alabaster walks over to Abyssia.
He goes, hello. I know those eyes. Within you are the eyes of the seer. They were once his. Very interesting.
You see him cast healing on you. So you're going to have, because he is obviously a Lightborn healing you, you're not going to be able to gain all your hit points back. But I will allow you to gain 1d100 hit points back.
Wow.
Okay.
Take a roll.
And how many rerolls we got?
We got 4. So this is
Evan, by the
Wait,
way,
so
you
that's
can
this,
make it
right?
down here now because you're hearing all this
2
craziness if you
10-sided
want to.
dice.
2 10-sided.
Right. Pick which one is the 10s and which one is the 1s.
Yes.
If you roll 2 zeros, that's 100.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll this one twice. I don't have the other one.
Yeah, it's fine.
10.
Ooh.
50.
15.
That's probably a reroll.
60 altogether.
no, you rolled 15.
15.
It's
15.
1
1
and 5.
It's the
One
tens
and
column
five.
and then the singles column.
Okay, so 15. You want to re-roll?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're rolling.
That's a
rolling
reroll.
10s and then 1s.
Because odds are
Right,
you'll
so
roll
The
higher.
first number is the 10s and the second number is the 1s. So you rolled
Oh.
15,
Hold on. Okay.
right?
Yeah,
so
take
you
a
can-
reroll.
Take a reroll on that.
Yeah, I'm not doing this right. Okay. All right, so do it again. Twice. Okay, I got you now.
All right.
9. Well, 90.
Better.
Okay.
Yep.
Better.
You instantly want to keep
90.
whatever this is.
6.
96.
You got almost everything
6.
back.
Wow.
You sure?
Get another reroll. Try for
she-
better.
Still,
No.
There's more.
I think she lost way more than 100. So
like
what's your max now and what was your max?
I lost more than 100. My max 202.
yeah.
Oh
she-
my god.
She
So
was,
you got half back.
She went down to 6. You realize
Yeah.
You realize that's how close you were to death.
That's amazing.
I'm at 27th level.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So now you have, 102?
102.
Well, it's,
Hey.
yeah.
More than
lost-
I have.
Lost half your hit
Still
points.
more than me. Yeah.
Dan,
Thank you, Alabaster.
Alabaster looks at you and sees the same kind of wounds. And he's like,
Perhaps there is more I can do for you, Hogar.
use the same spell on you.
How much do I get back?
Up to 1d100, which will bring you up to your max, your previous max.
We got.
Yeah. You know, I usually am not one to point this out, Alabaster, but I also got hit. I don't need as powerful because I don't have that much to go. But if you're spreading it around,
You got some extra love to give here.
I have enough.
You're giving that stuff out, you know.
I have enough juice for you.
I'll take some.
I got hit too.
I got hit by a Drake upstairs.
I'll,
Who is this guy?
It's like, who is this guy?
Oh my god.
I rolled an 82.
Oh,
82.
pretty good.
You gain 82 of your hit points back, which is, I imagine, is great. So he heals anybody who's missing normal hit points. He heals all of you. And Tom, you can also roll 1d100 to heal the smaller amount of hit points, of course. But
too?
you can still roll it. Anybody who's hurt.
Yeah, because I remember I took the.
So you have this one chance
All right, cool,
to roll the 1d100.
awesome.
Hey Tony, how large is that library?
All right,
35.
I'm at full. Thank you.
Library?
That's
How
more
large is
than
it?
I- that's more than I
It's the
needed.
size of the whole tower on a level. It's pretty big.
Okay.
Alabaster, I can't thank you enough. All I can do is say we will succeed. Saving this world.
Yes.
Hopefully that will be enough thanks for what you have done for us.
And who are you, sir? I do not recognize you.
I'm Gordon Silverith. I was told I had a vision and it left out some things, but I'm here to help, and there's just a lot going on now.
Who sent you on your...
The fire elf. So
the fire elf. I've heard of him. He is a drow trapped in the core.
Mm-hmm.
That is good. The fire
I feel
elf...
like I shouldn't be here for some of this. I feel like there's a lot of intimate moments happening, and you're Alabaster, though, so it's good to meet you.
Yes. I believe that if you were sent here for a purpose, you could find it. So I would say stay.
I'm hopeful.
He looks. He goes.
We have much to discuss. This tower, I know, has a place to sit upstairs. Let us get ready and prepare for the final mission.
Two Mage walks over, who's been quiet. Yes. I have much information for you. And I must speak to Volt, who I have to thank for this. You guys walk upstairs. You walk up there and you see Volt is
the library is on fire.
throwing water on all the books.
What?
Well, I've got create water, which will make it like rain in like a 30-foot cube, and I can do that like.
Okay, so you walk in, you just see him like this, and water's just like. You're like, oh hey guys.
Nothing to see here. Just putting out a fire.
Hey, who'd you guys talk to?
I point at Alabaster and Tomb Mage. Like, they came back.
You're welcome.
Volt, I thank you for your help.
It is good to see you, my friend.
You did this, Volt?
Yes, I told him of things to come and how to avoid his end so he might be of assistance. I knew we had a lot of places to go and not very long to get there, and the only one I knew that could help us is Two Mage.
Oh, I feel bad now. I should have tried to save Wexel then. I just talked to King Oakfrost. I didn't really learn much.
Who?
Oakfrost, the king of the north. But on the good side, he awaits a diplomatic delegation to come see him once we've settled all of this.
If we settle all this,
we got a plan for the future.
And that's not surprising at all.
So, longer term, that is. But what did you all learn?
There's a hidden behind this library that was recently on fire is a secret room where there's a spellbook waiting for me now.
do you know where it is?
No, I know it's hidden behind the library. That's what I know.
Begin to search for the.
Oh wait,
Can I,
Mister
can I investigate and try to find it?
Mister is up on the airship above, and I think he said he came down here. This is the fan player character missions that we played the other day, and I think he found this large, thick book that was hidden away.
Yeah, that's mine. I mean, whatever. Mister can use it. He can, but that was left for me.
Yeah,
I'm glad he found it before. I'm glad he found it before the library went on fire and possibly destroyed it.
Alabaster says,
Please get everyone from the airship so that we may speak. Or perhaps we will go on the airship. And perhaps that is a better place. I do not know about these things.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, if we're done here, then.
The airship's probably the safest bet.
you guys make your way to the airship. Adrian, your character Gordon's going with them.
Sure, yeah.
He joins. You guys get in the airship, and Captain Livmore is basically just like, keeping the airship around the circle. They pull up the rope, and Alabaster kind of looks around everybody, and he says,
Whatever is happening, I am a bit out of touch. But know that I am here to help you.
Two Mage says, I, fortunately, have been involved in much since my disappearance, and there is much that we can do. There's much to tell, and I will definitely start the beginning. Before I go into everything, I will tell you this. There are two things we need to do. One, we need to free the lion. You know this. Two, we need to find somebody, someone I thought lost, and give them a black rose. And three, the rose that is needed to give them must be one. We're done in a minute, each one. It must be one that is very powerful. It must be the rose of someone who has been inside the core for long enough. And I've made contact with that person. And that person is the Fire Elf. He looks over to Gordon. If the fire,
you know him?
The Fire Elf is a very powerful drow warrior. A long time ago, he was responsible, along with his party, in making sure that Dragano was trapped inside the core, so that the tree could be grown and built to keep him inside. He was left behind. I have traveled through the dark, teleporting down into the core, and I have spoken with the Fire Elf during the times when the tree was on fire. I spoke to him, and we were waiting. Gordon, you represent everything that the Fire Elf is and what he has done. And you are here because of your connection to him. You be our guide. The Fire Elf, no longer we cannot communicate with him. The path underneath into the core is blocked. Though it is blocked for good reason, and it traps Dragano inside. We will need to find a way down. I believe that you, Gordon, be given these visions so that you may guide us to find the Fire Elf. And there, he will give us his life and hand us the black rose that is needed.
Okay, that's a lot that you're dropping, but I also think that, yes, I can definitely probably do that.
Excellent.
But to travel down that far, how are we gonna get down there that fast?
No matter what, we are going down into the core.
I understand, but we have hours.
If Two Mage can take me back to Sunken City, I can work on getting more diamonds and take them.
I can teleport us. Do not forget.
I understand that, but can you teleport this? And I take out the rod.
Oh, this again.
I cannot teleport the rod.
That old chestnut.
We can just put the rod on the airship and fly it to the the Sunken City and just wait for it to go through at the end. Maybe someone could safeguard it.
I could do that.
But we need to take it with us, don't we, to go to the lion?
We think. Well, we don't. We haven't even talked about that, so no. I can't say anything.
There is much to explain, and the episode's almost over. So,
fair enough.
instead of getting 30 minutes on this episode, I'm going to tell you this: a rose has been stolen from a very powerful ally of ours. The rose from the Fire Elf will replace that one, and we will get him back because we will need him. It is time that we go to Solst and free the farmer.
Oh wow.
And that's where we're going to stop.
Oh, baby.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. That's the end of the episode. So yeah, this was a very deep episode. I had a lot of things planned that I didn't even get to because of what happened. It could have went such a completely different way that I'm not going to. Maybe I'll talk about it in the after show. I won't talk about it here. But yeah. So Adrian, yeah, I had a lot more for Adrian and Volt to do. It's just the way it worked out and the way that the choices people made. Adrian, if you have time next week, we'd love to have you back on so you can lead this group to victory.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. Great job. Awesome.
You may find yourself in a very tense and epic journey that you had no idea you were going to get into. But sometimes in life, we find ourselves in these situations and we either crumble or we rise, Adrian.
Indeed.
Nice.
So, guys, we're going to go on to our after show in a few minutes, a dungeon talk after like a 3-minute break. So if you guys are available and you're going to stick around, you got nothing to do, chill out with us because we're going to talk about everything that happened today in this episode. And there's a lot to unravel. And Brooke didn't die. I'm very happy to say that. And it came very close. Very close. If Rob didn't roll a 1, actually, if you didn't roll a 1 in the last one, it would have been an additional 6 damage.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
that's true.
So that's how close it came.
That one saved it.
Wow.
Literally, the last one he rolled was a 1, 6 damage. A 2, because it's times by 6, would have been 12. The 6 damage you needed, you would have been unconscious. You would not have gotten out of the room. You would have been taken. That would have been the end of Abyssia. So,
Thank you once again, Arky, Rob.
yep, Rob does
welcome.
do things for you.
You mean Sparky?
He's always.
I did it, yeah. Sparky's going to somehow end up getting the credit for this.
Sparky, thank God, Sparky.
Thank God,
Legends
Sparky
will
rolled that
speak
one.
of when Sparky saved the day.
Rob, you know, actually, Rob saved you. Rob told you to touch the crystal, but then Rob saved you with his character. It was a 75th level cleric who was there. And then
He saved me a couple of times, actually.
he's done. Yeah. If only he could save himself a little more.
Thank you.
We all got to save each other. That's how the dynamic.
The 75th cleric who gave the inspiring speech.
Yes. Exactly.
Off.
Exactly.